Hello, everyone. The last webinar in 2021. This year, we have made more than 35 of them, 35 different webinars, external webinars about different topics, from new product introductions, which we made, I think, 5 or 6 this year, to cybersecurity features of our operating system. So if you didn't see, let's say, the webinar about cybersecurity, you have an opportunity to see it in our website or our YouTube channel. There you will have possibility to see my colleague from cybersecurity department, which is quite interesting, the topic basically. So if you will have any ideas, feedback, opinion about the webinar quality, how we can improve, what we should change to have a better quality webinars, just write an email to me, write to your sales manager an email, write via LinkedIn to me, or just call me if you have my phone number. Let's say if we were chatting in the past. So today we would like to introduce you, let's say, our latest product, TCR100, a home router which is equipped with 4G LTE Cat6 mobile module, which gives you a possibility to reach speeds up to 300 megabit per second. Furthermore, it has an interfaces such as, let's say, dual band Wi-Fi, one WAN port, which can be also as a LAN, and one LAN port additionally. What is the most important feature for a home user is that it has a Wi-Fi mesh and fast roaming functionality. I know what is the pain to have two-floor house. Trust me. When you go from the first floor to the second one and you lose internet. So these features would empower your home to have an uninterrupted connectivity to your devices. Furthermore, we took our industrial experience and included multiple VPNs and networking protocols for security and easy management. What home router would be without internal Wi-Fi antennas? So our router has three internal Wi-Fi antennas and 2 external mobile antennas for better signal capture. Going further, for easy management, we have included features such as web filtering, blacklist and whitelist, which gives you a possibility, let's say, to block unwanted content. And we have added 2 additional buttons. One button is for Wi-Fi, turning it on or off, and VPS button, which has a purpose, let's say, to connect to the router Wi-Fi without security authorizations, or in simple words, without a password. Without all of this, you can connect more than 50 users to TCR100 Wi-Fi at a single time. And it is a great feature since, let's say, most of our competitors in this market has limitations, such as 12, 16, 24, or 32. Not all, let's say, only a small part of our competitors has functionality to allow more than 50 Wi-Fi users at a single time. The TCR100 front panel is equipped with 2 buttons, which I have introduced to you in the past slides, the Wi-Fi and VPS buttons. Furthermore, on the front panel, you will find network status icons. 3 icons. The first one is mobile signal strength. The second one is the Wi-Fi. And the third one is internet connectivity icon. From the back view, we have 2 Ethernet ports, antenna connectors, and we have a SIM needle space. Why it is important? Well, because for me at least, I always lose those SIM needles. So talking about use cases, we have written 2 of them. As always, when we, let's say, release a new product, we do that. But this product is different, and the use cases are different, oriented more into home applications. So I will begin with the challenges that you may face in everyday home connectivity. Smart devices need stable internet connectivity, internet source. If your household has a lot of technology, which is normal these days, each machine needs access to the home network and internet for functions like customization, control, and software updates to function properly. Besides, some of them have remote monitoring, management, and data collection options. However, a standard consumer router might not be always uh, uh, enough for all of your devices. Thus, a need arises for a connectivity solution that would be able to accommodate multiple devices in your household. Moreover, home users look for a simple connectivity solution that doesn't involve complex setup procedures. No one wants to jump through loops and various settings to enable safe connectivity. Come on, it's impossible. Further, managing your network and connected devices must not become a chore. So a simple to understand interface is always necessary for consumer devices. In this use case, the two Ethernet ports of TCR100 accommodate a smart TV and an NVR, network video recorder, that stores, let's see, the video feed from connected IP cameras. The rest of the devices, like a smart fridge, laptop, AC, and alarm system, can wirelessly connect to the network. You can then use, let's say, the data from connected equipment to optimize your IoT setup. Unlike standard home routers, which can usually support up to 15 devices, the TCR100 again has upped the limit to over 50, thanks to the applied know-how that Teltonika Networks brings from the industrial sector. Talking about the benefits, you know that this product is made for the home use and easy to set up right out of the box. It even features Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi protecting buttons, which I have mentioned before, to create wireless network access with just one single click. Besides, a user-friendly web UI provides all the needed customization options and enables you to turn on guest Wi-Fi, further increasing network security. This router also has a pre-configured firewall that ensures, let's say, the basic safety of your home network. On top of that, the TCR100 receives regular firmware updates that periodically eliminates vulnerabilities and brings new functionality. The next one, the next use case also, let's say, takes place in home applications, but from a network enthusiast view. Securing a home network is essential for everyone accessing the internet. Users must make sure that their network is safe from the internet side and any device that might try to access it locally. The network owner must be in control of any incoming and outgoing traffic, as any new device that is already infected can spread the malware further. Users need an option to partition and separate the home network to increase its security. Enthusiasts might, let's say, want to take one step further and set custom permission concerning who can access each device and content within that network. This leads them to look for hardware featuring such functionality, obviously. Furthermore, enthusiasts generally do not tolerate any downtime for their network. I think no one tolerates downtime. Despite having high-speed wired network, they usually opt to use an LTE connection as an, let's say, failover option. Usually, consumer routers do not have LTE connectivity or have low cellular speeds, and this is normal, you know. So TCR100 allows connecting to the internet with a wired connection and mobile WAN. Furthermore, with the dynamic DNS service, including more than 70 provider configuration templates, users can easily configure any custom domain and ensure that let's say they can still reach their home network after a failover or a change of dynamic IP address. Here we can see in this topology a closed-off guest Wi-Fi network where connected device will be separate from the home network. On top of that, clients will not see each other. Such separation ensures that no one from the outside has any access to hardware, and even if a device let's say, is infected by malware, will not it will not infect the network, the home network. Next, we have an open VPN server that allows reaching the home network while being away. The goal here is to ensure that the home network safety, as port forwarding creates vulnerabilities in the firewall. However, when using OpenVPN, it runs a single server that users can reach only with the proper client configuration and certification to access it from the internet side. This way, the owner of the VPN can have strict control over the network reach. Lastly, we have the home network, where with the help of the TSV 110 unmanned switch, which we have connected a Plex server, gaming console, NAS, which call network attached storage, and PC. Making use of the 5 available LAN ports, you connect those devices. The TV and network printer are connected wirelessly within the same network. This setup allows full control on who can access each device and set custom permissions while being closed off, let's say, to unwanted devices trying to connect to the network. Users can even control which network component can interact with another, making sure that one infected device will not spread the malware. TCR100, as all our devices, supports multiple VPNs, firewall, and cyber attack prevention system, which are vital for secure home network. Furthermore, with DDNS, users can set a static domain name instead of dynamic IP that might change after a failover. Is this it? Is this all the places where we can use TCR100? Only the home? How big is the market? Well, my answer is simple, and my answer is huge. A huge market. From home application and home offices, especially needed right now, to small and medium-sized businesses where TCR100 will perfectly work with features like I mentioned, Wi-Fi mesh, Wi-Fi access point and station modes, or even, let's say, the third keyword which I have written, or even to accommodation services like hotels, glamping, and other far away from the cities in remote areas. You can, let's say, take TCR100 instead of RTX12 or other our product if you think that, let's say, a home router will work better. You should understand also that TCR100 can be bought by different type of businesses, from ISPs, the internet service providers like, let's say, Vodafone, Orange, and others, to resellers and distributors, even directly to end user, or a type of company who installs networking equipment into services which I have mentioned before, the accommodation ones. But I think you have also a question, how TCR100 differs from those in the market. Well, one of the main competitive advantages is that TCR100 supports RMS, our remote management system, which has hundreds of cool features. You can use RMS API and combine this system, the RMS, to ISP software system, and use only one software system at a time. Furthermore, with RMS Connect and VPN, you can reach third-party devices remotely. For example, a heating unit. And lastly, the TCR100 has not only RMS as a remote management tool, but also it supports protocols such as TR069, SNMP, MQTT, SSH, and even SMS commands. So you can control it via SMS message. Another thing that truly sets this product apart from others is that it is made in Europe, in Lithuania, and we are trying to obtain the highest quality possible, and we are using different testing stages, from component entrance control to manually checking the connection of each device. In the last RTOS update, our operating system update, we introduced fast roaming and Wi-Fi mesh functionalities, which enabled let's say, to have a seamless switch between wireless interfaces without any additional charge. So we did not charge additionally for this. We included also all security features from our industrial devices to TCR100, from multiple VPNs to DDoS and port scan preventions. And the last thing, fifth thing, that during this big component crisis, a very important thing is to have a product as fast as possible. And we can offer you this, since we have products in stock in our warehouse in Vilnius, Lithuania. But that's not it. It has quite many things that our competitors do not have. I will show you 3 additional things, okay? Due to the fact that we started our company as an industrial manufacturer, and through those years, we gathered quite a lot of experience from purchasing departments to research and development departments. So we applied this experience and tried to find a material which would be suitable for a home user, but on the other side, rugged and a high quality material. So we used this material and made a high quality housing. Furthermore, as always, we are trying not to fool our clients and not to pretend that the price, let's say, we do not want to fool you by telling you one price and then asking additional for all the accessories or features. We give you a product with all the features enabled without any additional charges. We give you all the accessories without any additional charges that are included into the package. So last, we combined 3 most important things from our product philosophy: the reliability, security, and easy to use. And the last question, a rhetorical question, let's say, or you should ask yourself what you should do next. Simple. Contact your sales manager and order the TCR100 right now. So that's it. Thank you for your patience and sorry for technical mistakes. I will try to overview the Q&A session. I saw that we have quite many of questions. Okay, firstly, I would like to check the chat window if everything was okay. Let's see, with technical stuff. Okay, now Q&A. Okay, so we have a question about firewall, the pre-configured firewall. Does the pre-configured firewall in TCR100 differs from other Teltonika devices, like, for example, RET240? No, there is no difference in the pre-configured firewall. Okay, I have a question about Ethernet ports, and we had this question internally from our sales managers. Why only 2 Ethernet ports and why only 100 megabit per second? Well, you know, also the question has the second part that most of the home routers have 4, 5, 1 gigabit Ethernet ports. Listen, 4 years ago, we introduced a product called RET240. There were no industrial routers with 2 Ethernet ports. We were the first one, or I know, maybe one of the first ones, that made a cellular industrial product with 2 Ethernet ports. And look what it has right now. RET240 is the bestseller of our company, and quite a lot of sales comes only from that one product. Talking about TCR100, well, we didn't see why the end customer, let's say, would need those 4 or 5 gigabit Ethernet ports, especially when gigabit is way too much. Basically, not none, but only a small part of home users can use the full potential of gigabit Ethernet port. I see that Thomas Mikolaitis would like to answer this question live, but I think I have a problem that I do not hear anything. So I do not know when Thomas will start answering this question. Okay, okay. He tells that my answer is enough. Okay, let's go further. Um, uh, we have a few questions about the price. The price, the person who knows the price the best is your sales manager. If you do not have it yet, I suggest you to write to contact us, and you will get the answer probably today. Okay. Okay, let me check. Okay, I have a question about the version of the product. Is it a global or only for Europe or what? So as always, we are starting a model which is let's say used in Europe, Middle East, Africa, Australia, and the Asian Pacific, Brazil, Malaysia. Okay, so half of the world. Um, in the future, we are planning to make the USA version, as I know, unless something will change. But okay, I have a question about fiber port. Does this product have fiber port for uplink? TCR100 doesn't have it. Doesn't have fiber. I have a question about Wi-Fi antennas. Is there a possibility to connect external antennas for to get more gain? No, TCR100 has only internal antennas, but it has a big difference from other home user routers that it has three of them, not two of them, but it has three. So one antenna for 5 gigahertz and two antennas for 2.4 gigahertz. I have a question about RMS. Is it possible to manage it from RMS? Yes, TCR100 is compatible with RMS and uses the same operating system basically as our products, as our industrial products. Also, another question about operating system. What is the root OS inside, used inside? So TCR100 will be shipped with RTOS 7.1 version. Okay. All right. Thank you. So basically that's it. And thank you very much for attending. And if you will have any question, again, just write a message to me. Write into the LinkedIn. Write, I don't know, uh, write to my email. It's very simple, andrius.unikas@teltonika.lt, and that's it. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the next webinars next year in 2022.